Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a hair video for you guys. I've been coloring my hair for about 2.5–3 years already. I don't do hair, I do my own. I think I do a pretty good job. This will only work if you have blonde hair already, so if you don't, you'll have to bleach it, and I recommend going and doing that professionally, although I know there's people who do it on their own, but I have not been that brave to do that by myself. I just want to show you guys how faded my hair is so you could see. Yeah, it's pretty faded. The blue looks pretty gray at this point. Blue fades so much different than pink. Obviously, they're two different colors, but I really got to firsthand experience it now that my hair is blue on the ends. Pink fades so much prettier. Like, I honestly could continue with my pink, but since my blue is so faded and it looks literally like a grayish green blue that I'm not digging, we're just gonna have to dye it again because this blue is really faded. It's cute for now. We'll see how long I have the blue, but I just wanted to show you guys a little video, and yeah, let's get started. Start by just brushing my hair. I recommend doing this with dry hair. I feel like the color grabs the best with dry hair. You could do it with damp hair too, but I normally do it with my dry hair. I'm gonna go ahead and show you all the products that you will be needing. You basically want to have lots of towels around you, protecting the floor and the area that you're using. Then you're gonna need a bowl. Since I'm doing two colors, I'm gonna need 2 bowls. You're gonna need some gloves. That would be highly recommended so that you don't stain your fingers. Then you want to get some sort of like hair cap. Let the color sit for about an hour. I don't let it sit for about an hour though, because my hair, it like grabs it super quick. You can leave it on, I would say, from either 20 to 45 minutes would be recommended. The exact instructions say apply color evenly, working in small sections, and leave in for at least 30 minutes. For best results, cover hair with plastic cap, process with heat, blow dry up to 15 minutes. So I've never actually done that, and to be honest, I've never read the instructions like that. The way I've been doing it has been working, but I'm curious to see leaving it on for a little longer, 30 minutes. And also, I have not done the whole blow dry thing, so I might do that just to see if that actually makes a difference. You're actually going to need 3 bowls instead of 2 bowls, because I completely forgot that I also use purple to blend the blue and the pink. Then I'm going to do the pink in here, which this is from the overtone tub. This is leftover and I've obviously used it all, but instead of throwing it out, you could just use this for your future pink pigments, and then if there's any left over, you could just seal it up and then keep it for next time, and you already have the mix prepared. A little overview on the products that I like to use. I like using Overtone, but I go in between Overtone and Artic Fox. So Artic Fox is this one, considered a semi-permanent hair color, and this one's considered a coloring conditioner. Now they both kind of work the same to me, they both last the same to me. I'm getting into a lot of details here, but this is why I wanted to make this video. With pink hair, there is so many different shades that you literally can do. There is like a more pinky coral, there's a more baby bubblegum pink, there's a light pink, and then there's like a pink magenta, then there's a more pinky purple. There's literally so many different shades of pink. I have done probably all of them at this point, and I would say that out of all of them, the one that I feel complements me the best is a more pink magenta type of color. The reason why I buy this is because Overtone has the exact shade that I love on myself. Pastel magenta is like a pinkish purple and it looks so pretty. This is exactly what I needed. You think pastel and you're like, oh, it's gonna be a super light color. No. Does that look pastel to you? It doesn't, but when it's on the hair, it's like a perfect tone. Let me show you a picture of this exact color so you can see what I mean. I feel like I've done a lot of talking and people are probably gonna skip over this part. I'm talking some facts here and I'm just helping you out. A really pinky, purpley kind of color. Overtone, you can buy them from their website. They don't sell this on Amazon. And Artic Fox I also get on their website. A very good tip when you're doing any types of fantasy color is you either want to have Artic Fox Mist Diluter, which is basically a white color. no color to it. It's just white, and it's going to dilute your colors, so it'll make your pink a lighter pink. Work for all colors. You can literally make anything super pastel. So a little tip, if you do use a mist diluter and you want to create a super pastel type of color, you literally need to just use majority of this and a super tiny dot of the color, because if you use too much color, you're literally going to cancel out the effects of the dilution. So it's not even going to look like dilution. Is that a word? I don't know. That's a really good tip. If you want to create a pastel color, just think the lighter the color, the more diluted. Now keep in mind, with pastel colors, that will usually only work on hair that is basically white blonde. I don't really do pastel because pastel will not last you at all. If you wash your hair often like me, pastel will literally rinse off within like a week for sure. To mix the pink, I'm gonna go ahead and use that Arctic Fox Mist Diluter. So when you've run out of mist diluter, another thing that you can use is white conditioner. So any conditioner that you have, white conditioner, you wanna just use that, because that's gonna do almost the same thing. I feel like this one's a little more opaque, so it's gonna give it a little more whiteness to it, because this conditioner that I have is like, it's white, but it's not like as like a creamy white. Whatever, we'll see. So the trick is to work in small sections, and you really want to fully saturate each section. I'm gonna add the virgin pink to the white. I only added like a tiny bit, and I also add a little bit of periwinkle. That's periwinkle, and this is virgin pink. Like a little drop of periwinkle, because I have to custom make it. I ran out of my overtone one, and they're sold out at the moment. Like this type of color. Blue is already mixed, and then for the periwinkle, I just straight up put the periwinkle. There's no mix needed there. So I go like this. So at this point, I'm just really saturating all the pink into my hair. I kind of comb through it like that, and then I just work back into my roots, making sure that it's super connected in the root area. So as you can see, I've been really working it into the hair super good, just taking my time and making sure it's very nice and saturated. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and just twist them back, and then I'm going to work on my top section. So I'm really making sure that as I go in with the blue, I'm like combing it through so I don't miss any little pieces. And then I kind of brush it upwards so that I give it a little bit of like a faded effect. But then I'll be going in with the purple shortly in the middle, and that will help the blue blend in with the pink. So I got a little carried away with the blue, and I kept going higher and higher, and now it's like halfway. Making sure it's super blended. So we have blue, and I'm blending a little bit of the purple. So this part coming up is super important. You can see how I'm separating the little hairs and I'm putting the pink pigment inside. This is literally going to give you the best results, because if you don't do this, then you're going to miss some pieces and you're going to have some blonde pieces in between. So it's super important to saturate everything. Tie everything up and then wait about 30 minutes or so, and then we'll see how it looks. So I literally finished applying all of the dye, and now I just put it in this cap and I'm gonna leave it on for about 30 minutes. So this is the finished result. This is gonna look super cute once I washed it a few times and it's like a slight bit more faded. It's gonna have a nice cotton candy tone to it, but for now it looks really nice. Okay guys, so this is the finished result. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something new today. If you have any other requests for videos, just let me know in the comments below.